like you're constantly fighting this battle between your mind and what your heart says and what you should do. In this video, I'm going to share with you a simple technique that we can all apply to calm our mind. So with life becoming increasingly stressful, with all of our daily responsibilities that we have to take care of, including work and our personal life, we sometimes struggle to have a structured day because we're constantly fighting this battle between the thoughts in our mind and what our heart says. Are we really paying attention to the thoughts running through our mind? Are we paying attention to what our mind is telling us? And it's so easy for us to be overwhelmed by all of these things we have to do because we haven't found peace, calmness, and clarity within our mind. Our mind is such a powerful muscle, and we need to train it just as hard as we would train our body, and be aware of the thoughts running through our mind, right? Are we feeding ourselves negative thoughts? Are we consumed in negative energy? Because if that's what we're consumed in, then that's how our day is going to unfold. I always say it's how we start our day that sets the tone for how the day will unfold. And if we start our day with so much of clutter in our mind, with so much uncertainty, and with so much of stress, that's exactly how the day will pan out. A calm mind leads to everything successful that we want to do during the day. But if we don't know how to calm our mind, nothing is going to flow in a calm manner thereafter. It's going to be chaotic. It's going to be extremely stressful. And we're soon going to feel so overwhelmed with anxiety that we want to fall apart. But in order to cope with this, we have to learn to train our mind to be calm. And the best way to do that is to do it before we begin our day, bright and early in the morning. So here's the technique I want you to practice, right? When we wake up, I want you to take 5 minutes out of your morning to learn to train to calm your mind. This can be anything where you feel peace, where you feel serenity, and when you feel utmost calmness, right? It can be taking out 5 minutes to immerse yourself in a daily prayer. It can be immersing yourself in meditation or yoga. Or it can be as simple as going out for a stroll. Whatever it is that helps you to stay calm, that's what you're going to do. For some of us, it's listening to soothing music in the morning that really helps us to calm our mind and center our thoughts. If that works for you, then that's exactly what you're going to do. Because when we are clear in our mind and we are aware of the thoughts that we are cultivating in our mind, we can train our mind for success for the rest of the day, for the rest of the week, for the rest of the month, and for the rest of the year. But if we don't get the foundation right in how we start our mornings, the rest is going to unfold in a cluttered and stressful way. Our mind can be our best friend and our worst enemy when it wants to. But when we gain control of the thoughts running into our mind, when we get into deep focus and clarity on what we want to achieve for that day, then we automatically do it because we've gained that clarity. But if we don't gain that clarity as to what we want to achieve for the day, it will be a stressful day because we'll constantly be unsure of what we need to get done. So I encourage you all to try this technique and let me know how it's working for you. All it takes is as little as 5 minutes every morning to center our thoughts for calmness, for peace, and serenity. To help us control our thoughts and our emotions when we're faced with challenges. To help us handle situations better. And to help us think with a calm and clear mindset. Everything we do starts with a thought. And that thought is in our mind. When we calm our mind, we learn to calm our life.